is the Fox 5 News Block.
And another stabbing on the subway, this time on the subway platform at the Bryant Park station during this morning's rush hour. And the Thanksgiving travel getaway is on. From the roads to the skies, what you can expect before and after the holiday. Good afternoon. I'm Sharon Crowley. Welcome to the News Block. Well, this is a live look at Newark Liberty Airport. Across the country, the TSA is expecting to screen, get this, more than 2.5 million passengers. Today marking one of the busiest travel days of the week. But will the weather get in the way of the travel plans? Audrey Puente here now with the forecast. Audrey.
Hi, Sharon. Well, those plans might have been hindered early this morning when we had a lot of rain coming through the region. But now we've broken into sunshine, and that's helped to warm us up near 60 degrees in many spots. We're at 61 in Newark right now. It's 58 in Central Park and 59 down the shore in Belmar. Still a little windy outside. Our sustained winds are between 10 and 20 miles per hour on average. However, the gusts are as high as 30 miles per hour in White Plains, 23 in Belmar, and 24 over towards Newark Liberty Airport. So the swath of rain that came through early this morning is now long gone. It's pushing off the New England coastline, and we're left with clearing skies and plenty of sunshine from west to east across the region. A couple of spotty showers could come downwind of the Great Lakes, clipping portions of Sullivan and Ulster County, but that's about it. That system will exit, and then our next focus will be on this system out towards the Rocky Mountain states. This one will bring us a moderate impact in our travel throughout the northeast and down towards the mid-Atlantic as we go into Thursday. I'll have the details of what you can expect and time it out for you coming up.
All right, great. Thanks, Audrey. Well, people are getting a head start on their holiday travel this year. Historically, the busiest travel days were the Wednesday before Thanksgiving through Sunday. But now the period is Tuesday through Monday as people try to beat the traffic and save on fares. Now, AAA's spokesperson Robert St. Clair says the amount of people traveling this year is breaking records. 71 million people are going by car. That's a million more than last year.
It's really something because I think we're still seeing a lot of pent-up wanderlust that was restrained during the pandemic, during those lockdowns, because we're seeing records for all the categories of travel. The total number of travelers, those driving, and 90% of those who will travel will drive, those who are flying, and those who are taking some other form of transport, train, a bus, or a cruise ship, and cruising is way up.
All right, well, AAA logs about 570,000 car breakdowns, too, during this period. So if you are hitting the road, Sinclair recommends you get your car checked out before you go, especially the tires and your car batteries. Well, before bringing leftovers through the airport, the TSA says you can bring solid foods through security checkpoints like meats, cheeses, breads, and cookies. But there are restrictions on foods considered to be a liquid, an aerosol, or a gel. The TSA says if you can pump it or pour it or spill it or spread it, it is a liquid. And travelers need to adhere to those liquid restrictions of 3.4 ounces or less. And for the very latest on Thanksgiving travel, you can stay up to date on the Fox Local app on your phone. You'll be able to watch all of our live newscasts and breaking news from anywhere you are. You just scan or go to the QR code and download the free Fox Local app to your phone now. Well, the search is on now for a suspect in another stabbing, this time at the Bryant Park subway station. Police say just before 9 o'clock this morning, a 28-year-old man was waiting on the platform of the northbound M train when a suspect ran up to him and stabbed him across the arm. The suspect fled away, and the victim was taken to Bellevue Hospital, said to be in stable condition, thankfully. Now, police say the two men did not appear to know each other, but got into some kind of an argument. Strap hangers we spoke to today say they are on edge after this latest attack.
It's kind of scary, very scary.
I mean, I hope that they can get it under control and have a better police presence or something. I don't know.
Well, yesterday, a teenager was stabbed at the Court Square station, believed to be by another teenager. Well, the FDNY says 14 people are hurt after a fire in Inwood this morning. One of them was a firefighter, and the 13 others were people who lived there. Just before 8:30, a fire broke out on the first floor of a 6-story building on West 204th Street between Sherman and Post Avenues. Now, firefighters got the fire under control just before 10. Still don't know how that fire started. Well, we have some breaking news. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announces he will recommend that his cabinet adopt a U.S. brokered ceasefire agreement with Lebanon's Hezbollah. Netanyahu says the vote is expected later today and sets the stage for an end to nearly 14 months of fighting. It's not immediately clear when the ceasefire would go into effect, and the exact terms of the deal have not been released. Well, the Biden administration proposed a new rule this morning that would allow Medicare and Medicaid to cover weight loss drugs like Wegovy or Zepbound. Now, the proposal would allow millions of Americans to access weekly injectables that have come into recent popularity, of course, and it could cost, though, a big, hefty price tag for taxpayers as much as $35 billion over the next 10 years. The proposed rule would not be finalized, though, until after President-elect Donald Trump takes office. And now to President-elect Trump's international tariff battle. Mexico's president lashing out, saying Mexico could respond to any of Trump's tariffs with tariffs of its own on U.S. products. Doug Luzader reports on the border battle that's brewing.
The borders with Mexico and Canada move a staggering amount of goods each day, and those exchanges will be a day one priority for President-elect Donald Trump. He posted yesterday on Truth Social he intends to charge Mexico and Canada a 25% tariff on all products coming into the United States and its ridiculous open borders. This tariff will remain in effect until such time as drugs, in particular fentanyl, and all illegal aliens stop this invasion of our country. His son quickly followed up last night.
You want to allow drugs to come through our southern border? We're going to tariff you. You want to allow them to come through Canada? We're going to tariff you.
The threat extends to China as well, another major trading partner. Through the campaign, critics had said that Trump's tariff strategies would raise prices, triggering inflation. The Associated Press reports that Trump and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau spoke on the phone after yesterday's post, with a Canadian official saying it was a good conversation. A Chinese embassy spokesman posted on X, "No one will win a trade war or a tariff war." Later today, Trump's incoming border czar will head to the southern border to drive home Trump's tough line on illegal immigration. And he warned U.S. officials who pursue sanctuary policies.
So look, I'll say it again. Don't cross the line. Do not impede us. Do not knowingly harbor and concealing an alien, or there's going to be consequences.
And these tariffs, meantime, could call into question the USMCA, that is the existing trade agreement for the United States, Canada, and Mexico. In Washington, Doug Luzader, Fox News.
All right, well, as you jump in to complete your holiday shopping list, beware of counterfeit goods. That's the word from the U.S. Customs and Border Protection Agency and Homeland Security. The agency's held a news conference today at JFK warning shoppers about the knockoffs and how you can protect yourself.
Last year, Customs and Border Protection seized over 19,000 counterfeit shipments. This equates to 23 million counterfeit products. If those goods were legitimate, they would be worth MSRP $27 billion.
Well, officials say to be sure that you buy goods from reputable sellers because counterfeit items pose all sorts of trouble, including safety and health risks. Well, it's time to take another live look outside. Audrey, just looking forward to a nice holiday break. How about you?
I think so, too. Looks like we'll have some nice traveling weather as we go towards the afternoon. We saw from that sky cam shot we have blue skies outside. The rain from this morning is now long gone. That's going to lead us into clear skies tonight. Temperatures will take a tumble. It'll feel cold overnight tonight compared to last night. And then tomorrow we'll start out with some sunshine. We'll have some filtered sun by the afternoon. High clouds will start to roll in here ahead of our next rainmaker, which will give us the chance of a few showers late Wednesday night, overnight into Thursday. Now, Thursday morning, we're going to have a steady rainfall working through the tri-state area. So at the wake-up hour, we will have moderate to heavy rainfall at times. There'll be some scattered showers towards the afternoon, but I think it'll be much drier than we earlier anticipated. We're not going to have a soaking rain throughout the entire Thanksgiving holiday. Rainfall amounts will be anywhere from about a half an inch to a full inch by the end of the day on Thursday. So if you're traveling this week, it appears that Wednesday and Saturday and Sunday will be the best travel days as far as the weather's concerned. The kind of worst travel window for traveling will be about Thursday morning when we'll have that moderate it's heavy rainfall coming in. And if you're planning to head to the Thanksgiving Day parade down 5th Broadway, it looks like we're going to have rain for the start here. It'll be a soaking rain, but it should clear up by midday, and then we'll end the parade very nice with dry conditions and possibly the sun breaking through before the day's end, too. Then as we go into Friday, it'll be cooler with a temperature of about 46 degrees. The weekend gets really cold. We'll have plenty of sunshine. It'll be blustery and chilly with highs only in the upper 30s by Sunday. Definitely feeling like winter, Sharon.
All right. I'm not ready quite, though, for it, Audrey. Sorry. All right. Thanks, Audrey. Well, preparations, of course, underway, as Audrey mentioned, for the country's most beloved Thanksgiving Day celebrations after months of planning. Rehearsals for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade kicked off last night, and Fox 5's Teresa Priolo gives us a closer look.
Practice makes perfect on the Macy's Star. Monday kicks off the first of 2 rehearsals before Thursday's big show. Brendan Kennedy is Macy's creative director.
We've been planning all year for the great holiday that is Thanksgiving and to provide that soundtrack for everyone's holiday. So this is a really big moment to finally see it all come together.
The big moment is the parade and the musical numbers that occur right outside Macy's flagship store. Think 22 floats, 17 balloons, 600 cheerleaders, and 11 marching bands.
We have got everyone from T-Pain to the Temptations. We've got Idina Menzel, Kylie Minogue, Jennifer Hudson. It's a really big list of names.
Don't forget Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy, or a dancing, or maybe it's a marching reindeer. And of course, what's a Macy's production, broadcast on NBC, without a special number by Jimmy Fallon and the Roots and their backup dancers?
Oh, it's so cool. Personally, for me, I used to come into the city as a kid and watch the parade, so then being able to actually perform on it with amazing friends and obviously Jimmy and the Roots is so exciting.
This is the night to work out the kinks, to find your mark, while the director finds his or her camera angle. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's what makes it all look so effortless come showtime and so iconic.
I mean, look at this. Like the Empire State Building, it's like New York's favorite thing to do, and so it's wonderful to be a part of it.
Teresa Priolo, Fox 5 News.
All right, well, Hall of Fame Yankee closer Mariano Rivera joined Somos Community Care Center today to donate turkeys to those in need. The Somos Annual Turkey Drive gives away thousands of free turkeys to New York families ahead of Thanksgiving. It's also an opportunity for kids and families to meet and receive autographs from the baseball legend. For over 10 years now, Somos Community Care has assisted the most underserved and vulnerable communities by providing support to local families in need during this very busy holiday season. And KFC has launched a lickable wrapping paper for the holiday season. Okay, season you can get a taste of the classic chicken with cranberry sauce and onion just by licking a section of the paper. The description on their website says lickable areas have a protective cover and instructs you to peel it to get the best taste. Okay, I don't know about that for myself, but maybe for you. That's for your news block now. I'm Sharon Crowley. Thanks so much for joining us. Tune in to the 5 o'clock news on Fox 5 right here on the Fox Local for all your local news as it develops. And we will see you back here tomorrow. Thanks so much.